Okay, you're good.
Nick, how's it going? So coming at you, two coaches, one video, and this is going to be our new format that we're going to try to use as often as we can, so long as Conrad and I can schedule the time and make sure that it works. But we thought this would be time efficient and a way to, yeah, time efficient for everyone, for us and also for you, so you don't have two videos to watch. But anyway, like I said, we'll use it as often as we can, and we love your feedback to see if you like this format. And as we get more feedback from our athletes, we'll modify how things are moving forward. So we didn't quite get your updated training spreadsheet, but we formulated our feedback based off of the footage that you sent us through Facebook Messenger. So we'll look forward to getting that that spreadsheet back, and then also getting that prior to giving you some feedback as well. Usually you're pretty good about that, so no worries. Let's just make sure that we get that next time too. So I'll go into a bit of information about the squats and the bench, and then I'll turn it over to Conrad. So squats, I'll start with the stuff that we both liked. You had good control of the weights. You were taking your time. You were methodical, especially under what were heavier weights. Now, we think that you might have gone a little too heavy, given that the RPEs were supposed to be, I think it was, what do we say they were? Do you have that offhand there, Conrad? What the RPEs were for the squats?
Sorry, I was just muted there. They're around the RP 7.5. So that means most likely 3 reps left in the tank. And really like you to be a bit more conservative with that choice rather than more aggressive. But I get that you had some newfound strength and technique that you kind of wanted to push. So which is okay. So I'll send it back to you, Jared.
For sure. So we're definitely going to give you the go ahead to start pushing some bigger weights very, very soon. So rest assured that is coming. Let's make sure though that as we get into that phase that we don't start sacrificing anything like depth or quality of form. So depth on the video of the side angle of the squats looked like it was questionable or borderline at best. So we do want to make sure that you are able to demonstrate the same control that you showed us in the video, but hitting depth properly and consistently each rep. So let's make that the number one priority, and then we'll push big weight as we're able to within those parameters. Okay, but you're doing really well. Looking at your squats now versus how they were 6, 7, 8 weeks ago, shoot, even 3 or 4 weeks ago, they've come a heck of a long way. So keep up the great work there. Bench pressing looked pretty good overall. Control was good. The only thing that we have to say about that really is just keep your head on the bench for all the reps. It came up a couple times, and that could be a red light in comp. So just keep it planted. But the rest of that is fine. So I'll send that over to Conrad.
Talk about your deadlifts a little bit, and I gave you some homework to do last week in your update just to help you with the soft lockout. Now, given the weight went up again this week, I understand that it's a little hard to implement all these changes. So going into next block, that's definitely something that we want to focus on so that you're not having that soft knee issue, because I'm still seeing a little bit of the soft knees in the latest deadlift video, and also a little bit of loss of tension. So because we didn't actually receive a formal update, I imagine you would have said something as if though it looked like you were fatigued in those sets. What I'm also going to do into your next block is we're going to lower the reps. So you're going to have probably a 2-day and a 3-day rather than a 4-day or something like that, just to give you some more technical practice at around the same intensity with a bit more sets, less reps, similar or higher intensity, just so we can drive that form home. You're losing some tension off the bottom. So you were pulling the slack out, but it was you could see that the slack was coming also out of your arms and out of your lumbar. You were losing some tension there. So just make sure that when you're initiating off the ground that you're pulling steady and that your chest is rising with the bar, and you're not losing that tension in your upper back and your lower back there, because you could see some rounding. I would say that it wasn't perfectly, and we're not expecting perfect, but it wasn't straight in the sense of what we wanted to. But I think that has to do more with the intensity that it's at, and that there's accumulated fatigue there. So I don't want to beat you up over your pulls. We'll work on what we worked on last time, and we'll I as much as we aren't supposed to, I do want to get in a deadlift session with you so that I can potentially give you some cues on the hands-on, which would be beneficial. And we can do that leading into the next block. But I think overall you had a great training week and things are really coming along. And I'm super excited that you got some heavy weight on your back for squats. You're hitting PRs and bench, and that's really huge. And deadlifts, I know it's your strongest lift, and that's why I really want to just drive that home and be a little bit tougher on you for your deadlifts, because I want you to make sure I want you to be a 600-pound deadlifter. I don't want you to just be a 550-pound deadlifter. I want you to be a 600-pound deadlifter. So I'm really going to make sure that we're going to move forward with technique that will get you a 600-pound pull. Because you're so naturally good at it, let's make sure that we're also technically good at it as well. But that's it for me. Jared, did you have anything else to say, or?
No, that's it. That's all, man. You're putting in great work and it's paying dividends. So just keep up the grind.
Yeah, we're super stoked. And one thing also, if you want to start posting on Instagram, we are looking for more of our clients to engage in Instagram as much as I don't know if you've done it in the past, but I know you like to post on Facebook. So what you can also do is post those to Instagram, so then we can just kind of reshare your progress there. So we're looking for more of that to get on the social media side of things. So
do it for the grams.
Yeah, for the gram. All right, Nick. We're signing off, and hope you have a good week. And we'll read your update after, and we'll potentially just send you a quick kind of typed out email. But we wanted to make sure that you got the opportunity, because you've been here for so long, that you have this the Google Hangout response as well. So
for sure.
There we go.
See ya.
Cool. See you later, Nick.